Hi again. This is part 2. I've been doing a little bit of the ballet dancer in between. You'll find part 1 somewhere else on this playlist for September. So I've been doing a response to these sketches that I made the other day at Damien Callan's studio in Dalray. This is the drawing kind of mixed media thing that I'm doing. It's quite a lot of oil pastel on it now. And I'm just going to carry on with it for another few minutes and see what happens. But this is how it's looking so far. You can see that. I've been fiddling around quite a bit with the face and things, and I thought I'll just extend out the way now and do something more general. That's my rough plan. And I did like the red. I did like the red in the skirt, so I think I'll just bring that in here as well. I think this is one of those videos, one of those pictures where I'm just pushing everything too far, and hopefully it'll be informative anyway for myself going forward. Let's see, so I'm going to bring in some of that red chalk pastel now. There's something kind of nice, I think, about the weathered surface and tearing into the surface underneath and letting there be layers and losing and finding parts. I think for the subject it's no harm, a bit like Degas' ballet dancers, how he had sculptures but they were made of copper, I think, and then muslin for the skirt. And there's something kind of appealing in the torn weathered look of the skirt. So that's the look I'm aiming for. That's what I'm deciding now anyway. Really, I guess we don't have to decide on any look, do we? It's just to kind of let it happen as it does, and I aim it as best I can to tune into any inspiration as it arises. Something a little bit strange about the mouth and the light on the face. Maybe I'm just adding some whites there, maybe a touch on the chin. I want to be take care where the light colour is placed, because that reads as a bump, then you know that it's extending out into the light, so the landscape of the face can be described through really keenly observing the lights and darks in the face. I put on a touch of warmth on Erin's lip now as well. I thought that was kind of nice when I did it in the sketch. That's okay. You know, I'm going to just give her orange tights, or at least an outline of orange, because otherwise it involves painting in the whole lot of the background. In order to make the tights read as being white, I thought I would need to bring something in there. I might still put some sort of value in there. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe some of the cerulean blue, actually, and the watercolour. You know, that kind of a shade, just subtly. How are we for time? Still there another little while. And then when I'm doing that, I may as well turn it that way, and I might as well use the bigger brush. Now there's oil pastel here that's going to resist the watercolour anyway, but it might be interesting. Let's see. Did I say watercolour? I meant there's oil pastel here that's going to resist the watercolour. Yeah. And I guess it would be maybe a good idea if the cushion behind it to keep it vertical there. I suppose it might be a good idea to give the floor a value that's different from the wall. Maybe even simply putting a line for the floor there. Might be enough. And I'm going to go for a darker orange to explain the back of the legs. And maybe a bit of that in there would be good too. With a kind of a fire fairy dancer look. Bring the warmth in. And this is just a chalk pastel then.